Alright, hi guys, this is Coffee Cow, and this is casting on Wednesdays. Had to do a different intro there, as Otaku, I can't seem to get hold of him, so I guess it's just me. First time is just gonna be me talking. I hope this doesn't get too awkward. If it does, I'll just, I don't know, play a game or something to compensate for it. So, yeah, I hope this doesn't go too bad. I've got a topic list here, so if it does come to that, then I'll just read the stuff, which is terrible. When I write things down, I don't even write the full word. I just write like, oh my Jesus, this is like code to me now. Okay, no, I know some of these. I've got a bunch of articles open, so it should be fine. Okay. Oh yeah, I just watched Inglourious Bastards, and it's such a good movie. I'm kind of into the World War II kind of movies, but this one's kind of like it's got so much comedy in it. It's almost it's really funny, as well as kind of gruesome, I guess, at times. But dude, when God, the scalp thing that just gets me. Wow. I wonder where they collect those scalps though. It's quite the way of confirming kills, I guess. But yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so next topic. There's this newly discovered dinosaur with cow-like horns. Nasuto ceratops is what it's called. It looks pretty awesome. I'll post links in the description if you guys are interested. So this thing has this. It kind of looks like a triceratops. It just has like these cow horns in it. Let's see. Let's read something. Reading. Yes. Nasuto ceratops means big-nosed horned-faced, with the first part of that relating to the especially large snout of the new beast. It's not new exactly, but not especially long. It is very tall and rounded, quite distinct from its near relatives. Well, it looks pretty cool. They did like one of those concept kind of art for it. I remember when I was little, I used to collect these magazines, and it was even before, like, I think it was before 3D came out, and it had like 2 or 3 pages with like dinosaurs, and it was like 3D, and each issue came with a free 3D pair of glasses, so you could just get your dinosaur excitement as it's in 3D. It was in black and white. It just looked terrible, but still the 3D kind of worked. I know, I don't remember much, but it had size comparisons and stuff. It's kind of interesting, I guess. Wow. So I guess next topic. Jesus, this feels really awkward for some reason. I guess because the change into next topic isn't too subtle. I just stop talking about one thing and just carry on to the next, and it's like, well, but I don't know. See, it's a shame. I haven't actually been able to talk to Otaku at all through the past few days. I've just been completely disconnected, watching films and stuff, so not a very healthy way to spend holiday, but whatever. So check this out. This 27-year-old woman had gone to a holiday in Peru, right? And she had headaches on the way back, and like it was like this really painful like really painful feeling in her face, and she had heard like these sounds inside of her head. Okay, it turns out that there were flesh-eating maggots inside her head. They burrowed into her ear, and had like just laid eggs inside her head. But yeah, there's in A&E they thought she had a minor ear infection, and then it revealed that there was like this New World Army screw wormfly. That sounds, wow, what a long name. New World Army screw. See, these new flies, seriously, it's gonna get to the point where they develop cow horns. You never know. But that's pretty crazy though. You know what? I actually read about earwigs, and turns out that like it's a myth that they can't even like get into your ear. It's like they don't even have enough like power to penetrate through your eardrum. They could get in there, but they wouldn't do anything. So yeah, there's a fun fact. But seriously, these look pretty disgusting. I guess every animal has to have its place to lay eggs, even inside human brains. My question is, like, if these are in Peru, like, how many Peruvian people don't know that they have these, and like they have a colony of flies in their brain, it's just buzzing around. They're like, no, I just woke up like this. It's just this buzzing sound in my head. It's fine. Wow, is this all? Jeez. I'm not very good at freestyling, you know. Oh wow, 7 minutes. Wow, that gives us time to talk about everything. So, I'm thinking about like, whoops, sorry, I hit my desk. I'm thinking about doing this kind of drawing lessons kind of thing, because I'm bored and I don't really have anything better to do. So I thought like I'd do these teaching how to draw cartoon kind of lessons. So if anyone picks up on this and is interested and is keen to see such a series, then be sure to let me know. Oh yeah, Breaking Bad last season is coming out 11th of August. I'm really excited. Can't wait. Last season was a real big cliffhanger. Real funny one. Other than that, I also watched this British crime show. It's called Luther. I'm not sure if they're doing any episodes now, but I just rewatched some episodes on this website. Just watch the older seasons. It's pretty cool. Let's see. One more. Oh yeah, Google Glass or whatever you call it. I'm not seeing much of those. Like, they're meant to be this new technological advancement, but I honestly haven't seen anyone yet with a pair of these. Have they already been released or something? I mean, I haven't really gotten. I know there's an article here about how it's already like an easy thing to hack apparently, but I guess that's kind of like when the new game's released and like people just exploit the glitches in the game. You have to go patch it. See, I hate that. Like, why do people go into the game just purely to look for the glitches and just to break the game? I think that's like number one reason why certain franchises such as Call of Duty, for example, get kind of, besides like the fact that, you know, they use the same engines and stuff like that, I think if everyone played the game how it's meant to be played, like everyone have a pretty good time, and people wouldn't be like, oh, where's the next card? This card's getting boring or something like that. I think that if they actually play the game like in a team, they communicate. Like if every match, think about it, if every match was like really tactical, people. I know it's just to have fun sometimes, but like say they introduce something more competitive, which I mean I don't know. See, I shouldn't really be talking about. I haven't actually played Black Ops 2, so I'm kind of uninformed as to what's the latest and greatest. But I remember back in Modern Warfare 2 and in Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3, they all kind of had I don't know, their own problems, which like their own glitches and stuff. Which I think like if it was played with a team, everyone like got together, started communicating, started like you had similar to Battlefield, you had like support and different classes, but you were assigned that class. You were you still had like customization options, but it was just it was similarly to Battlefield. Yeah, where you have the different classes assigned to you. You can't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play a sniper, and then never mind. Next. Jeez, come on, how far in? 12 minutes. 12 minutes. What else do I talk about? Oh yeah, soon enough I'll get hold of an English copy of Narnia. Took me long enough. Well, it's still taking me long. Lol. But I think I've kind of been lazy. I admit. But I will get an English copy of Narnia, because that Let's Play was surprisingly really successful, which I'm really happy about. It's cool that people catch interest of the oh my god, is that Gangnam Style? There's Gangnam I can't pronounce it. Gangnam Style being played at the stadium. Like, I live near this football stadium and they're playing it out on speakers. Wow, haven't heard that song in a while. You can't forget that like a Zeppelin song from the 80s. Like, I didn't even exist then, but like I'll be hearing that, and well, I think maybe because I wasn't there around the first time when it was played, I don't really have any like memories or anything. But I know the Gangnam Style, like, that got boring pretty quick. Huh. I wonder if people still have that on their iPod. Seriously, if you like start singing that or dancing that in public now, I bet people will be like, what the hell, that's so old. But then you get like Metallica tracks that just never age, never. They're like on the latest Guitar Hero, and it's just being branded, but it's like 20 years old. It's pretty crazy. But whatever. I think there's something about pop music where it doesn't really last long. That's what she said. But like, with rock music, you get like really long ballads, like the Stairway to Heaven's what I was thinking of. And those are just, if you don't know Stairway to Heaven on guitar, you're not a legit guitar player. I used to know it. That count me in. I'm a guitar player. Okay, no, I'm. But I still think that's like the number one song someone should learn. It's like, because it proves a challenge, but it's not. It's just because there's so much in there that you have to play. So many different riffs that makes it complicated. But the chords themselves, is just remembering them. I think that's when I gave up on Led Zeppelin. Remembering the freaking riffs, because like now all I play on guitar is just the rhythm patterns, because They're the easiest. I haven't played guitar in a while, actually. Those of you wondering, I've been playing for about like 5 years, 6 years probably. I started off with this classical guitar, and I'm self-taught, by the way. I've had like maybe 2 lessons ever, and I just like relied on the internet. I think that's like the first time when I truly realized like how powerful the internet is. When I learned I started learning these songs that were like out of my grasp before that, because I didn't even know any chords then or anything. And then I remember, I think it was my 10th birthday, I got this guitar DVD, like teaching how to play guitar. And then from that, I just started like looking at tutorials. There are so many good guitar teachers on YouTube. It's pretty cool, actually. I remember this one channel was called Rock On Good People or something, and they had the coolest riffs and the coolest guys on there. They were all like enthusiastic and stuff. And anyways, yeah, I learned a bunch of songs from that. And the covers were amazing. People still do covers, I bet they do. Bass covers, guitar covers, hell yeah. But yeah, like learning from the internet, I think that's like gonna be the new kind of thing, where people like school eventually. It's like, you know how they like build schools and like try and give education to kids in Africa? Just like send over like a few laptops and Wi-Fi, and then see. Then kids will be truly full of wisdom. I think that's the new way forward, because there's not that much cost compared to actually like trying to provide every year. Also with schools being in one particular place, if you live far away, then it's obviously a journey. And usually from what people say, it's quite a long journey to pretty much everywhere in Africa. I swear, it's like, probably in Africa, it's like every single place is like 5 miles from each other. From it, I can't speak today. But yeah, I think that if like you supply kids with laptops, teach them basic stuff like the power button and like the keyboard, and yeah, I think that's like the new thing. There's so many ways of actually learning online. Like I think there's this new thing that Khan Academy came up with. Can't remember the guy's name. His surname's Khan, but forgive me. I can't remember it. But this guy like made this stuff with his co-workers. He actually made this tree kind of app, I guess you could call it. It's not an app. It's like a program on the internet, and you just log in there. You get literally, it's like a branches out. It basically goes from the simplest maths to the most complicated in this kind of tree form, you know. So and it's like, wow, you have maths right there. That's your whole maths education done in one program. So it's like, have a program like that for every single subject, and then just like teach the kids like that. And then they don't have to go to school, like, you know, it's a long journey. They don't have to like afford supplies and stuff. You know, that's usually a problem, right? Like kids that they can't afford things like pencils and books and stuff. You have a laptop, like that's... Oh wait, no, laptops. Well, you could have like a main charging center, right? Yeah. everyone goes there to charge their laptops because, like I was thinking, laptops will run out of battery eventually, and you don't have power usually in the places. So yeah, you just have like a charging center every other block. I don't know. I'm a bit tired. Didn't get much sleep, so forgive me if I blabber. So yeah. What was I? God damn it. Yeah, so you have a charging center, and you have every kid gets a laptop. They get like an instruction manual. There you go. That's your education sorted. No having to build schools. No having to. Also, they're universal. Once you use the laptop for education, then they can use the laptop, I don't know, to try and get an employment. So try and get employed, or like, I don't know, entertainment. Maybe like, kids would watch TV shows and stuff on there, or something. Like they could watch YouTube videos. You could check out this podcast and be like, oh wow, this podcast, I listen to it every day when I go to the charging center. Oh wait, no, they can't because it's out of battery then. But yeah, they'll have like favorite channels and stuff. I think that's like a viable thing. It might be a bit too what's the word? Idealistic? I think that's it. Yeah, it might be a bit too idealistic, but probably in the future, not long. Or maybe just tablets, because laptops apparently are declining in sales. People now just get tablets. So tablets would be good. Good for reading books as well. You could get their own ebooks. Yeah. God, that reminds me. There was this poem. It wasn't really a poem. It was like a children's storybook, right? In Poland, and it was about this African boy who went to school, right? And it got banned basically because it was for a while. It was like a favorite in Poland. Like kids would, have the book. I don't know, parents would read it to them or something. It was basically about this black African boy who goes to school every day, and it tells you about his like daily routine and stuff, and how he likes learning with his friends. And the freaking author gets called like a racist. It's so funny. Like the book basically isn't even sold anymore, which is, I mean, I found that hilarious, because I remember my grandma used to read it to me, and there was no element of racism in it whatsoever. I mean, I don't know, maybe those guys at the department which checks for racist books, maybe they're a bit too sensitive, but I don't even think like black people would find that offensive. Honestly, I don't. But yeah, I think that's all. But yeah, I think this concludes episode 24. Is this 24? I think it is. I gotta upload this. And yeah, wow, that didn't go that bad. If I get left alone once again, maybe next week, and this won't be too scary, I guess. I'll probably cut bits out as well, where it got too awkward. I couldn't handle it. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna go now. Eat some tuna or something. Oh my god. Anyways, see you guys. See you next week.